Hello everybody and welcome to PYS number 4 here on the EU server. Aha, yay! Now, we are following Endgame tonight and, well, they're going out on the hour. Let's have a look at the groupings. Da-da-da-da-da. They're in group 2, I believe. Are they in group 2 or group 3? It's one of them. Oh, it's group 3. There we go. I thought they were in group 3. No, they're in group 4. God, losing the plot again today. So they're going out on the hour on Normandy, and they're going out against FSM Troll, they're called. Now, Endgame, riding high, because they're Endgame, they have a win rate combined of 71.87%. Oof. No 100% win rates at all, by the way. they're all genuine. They're going out against this poor clan called FSM, who have got a combined win rate of 52%. So I'm hoping that FSM turn up. They should do. I mean, guys, it's one of the only chances you're going to get to go out against the likes of Endgame. I mean, it's Endgame, for Pete's sake. Anyway, let's have a look at Normandy. Not that I'm going to expect anything. You never know. We can do a quick overview of Normandy. Might as well. We've got time. So, I like Normandy. I think it's a great map. I think it's nice and big. So, what have we got on Normandy? Well, see, somebody told me to change my syncing earlier. And I don't know if it's now working. So anyway, this is Normandy, and I don't think the audio sync is working properly anymore. So with Normandy, you generally got at the moment people are parking like mediums, like a Leo 1 and things here. Generally, you are going to get some quick spots coming around here from mediums and lights, with the intention of, if nothing's here, to probably cap out on A. The majority of the heavies, however, go up this way. Try and get into that cap. If you're being ultra aggressive, they go over this ridge and do the same on the other side and get to here. That way they can put pressure on both flanks and all the caps. It's pretty much the same from the other side. Also, if they want to be ultra aggressive as well, instead of going that way, they jump out into this area, stay behind this ridge, straight over, past this rock, carry on going and try and get behind them around here. Pretty much the same from the other side, to be perfectly honest with you, so we won't go with that. And I don't think we're going to get to a decider. I, however, am pretty miffed about the audio sync, so let's see if we can sort that out. So is that any better? Is that going to work? I think that's too much now. I think it needs to be dropped a little bit. Uh-huh. We've got time. What about now? Is that better audio sync? Hopefully that's a bit of better audio sync. I don't know, is the honest answer. I need to check. So bear with me while I check. Because I have no idea. So you're going to see you're going to hear lots of me at the moment, probably, because I'm going to monitor it. Where is it? There it is. So, yeah, that looks okay, I think. You'll have to let me know in the chat, guys, because I can't really tell, to be honest with you. Good evening, Netforce. Good evening, the army. How's everybody doing? I mean, there are quite a few people watching, but it only looks like 11 people. Don't forget, I'm not the only stream today. If you want to know the other stream, well, go into current, go into the tournaments, go into current, go to group stage, go to streams. I am following Endgame. Every is following Loka. So there we go. Loka are on the rise, actually. They're back to their winning ways. We, however, are with Endgame. So let's ready up and jump in. And thankfully, FSM have turned up. Good for them, is what I say. So here on Normandy, what we're going to have FSM on the North spawn, Endgame on the South spawn for the opening match. We'll just wait for the teams to ready up. I don't know FSM, so I need to familiarise myself. We have, I assume that's meant to be Ottoman, so, but it's Quaterman. We have Doka, Sadara, Tengri Kutsum, Tengri, I'm going to call you Tengri, sorry. Radar, Turk, and Cantonese. So there we go. That's what we've got. I am now familiar, almost familiar with them. Sorry guys, I've just never streamed you before, so please forgive me. As for Endgame, wow. At the moment, Hollow Purple is a spectator. We so far only have Carolade, Radikos, Toby, and Winch coming in. The others turn up. They'll be there eventually. Stop sending me Discord notifications. You're hearing that yet? It's coming through on my iPad. It's not coming through on anything else. So I can't help that. My iPad is actually nowhere near my computer. It's over the other side of the room, so I apologise. So anyway, FSM are readying up. We have Quaterman in a Kranwagen, Doka in an E5, Sadara in an IS4, Tengri in a Kranwagen, Radar in an IS4, Turk in an E5, and Cantonese in a WZ121. You'll have to excuse my Turkish, guys. I mean, I may get the pronunciation wrong, like with Cantonese and Sadara, etc. So I apologise in advance. Moving over to Endgame, well, at the moment, they haven't got a full team. But they've still got a minute and a half, so they have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Hollow Purple is sort of anticipating being able to use a Sheridan missile. Ain't going to happen. It's just overly optimistic. Now they've got a team. So they haven't, I can't see, well, maybe they're rotating around, who knows. At the moment, we only have a few of them readied up. We're still waiting on Hollow Purple in the last AFK. So far, we have Carolade in a Kranwagen, Radikos in an E5, Toby in an E5, Winch in a Mouse, Object 3 in an E5. Last AFK now jumping into an E5. Hollow Purple yet to ready up. Anybody on the bench? No, but here comes Orca. So Orca's coming in. We haven't got Ahmed either. He'll be here soon, I guess. Maybe. Oh, I Love Susie has turned up. Hello, I Love Susie. So, Hollow Purple has jumped out. Hollow Susie. I Love Susie. Hollow Susie. Sorry, that's an amalgamation of I Love Susie and Hollow Purple. Hello, Hollow Susie. Anyway, I Love Susie is in a Kranwagen. So that looks like it's going to be the endgame team with just 20 odd seconds to go. So we'll go through it again. Carolade, last AFK, Radikos, Toby, Winch, I Love Susie, Object 3. Moving over to FSM, we have Quaterman, Docker, Sadara, Tengri, Radar, Turk, and Cantonese. Here for the opening game, Group 4 Endgame versus FSM. Here on Normandy. Previous skill, number 4, EU server. Looking at the hit points, well, it's favouring endgame, mainly because Winch is in a moose. At the moment, we... Ignore the chat. Winch is just hungry. Anyway, let's get a pie into the back of the map. Poor old Tegru Kut is quite upset because they are a low win rate plan and automatically they've got endgame. Endgame, however, well, they are being aggressive into the sea cap. Carolade is onto the ridge, as I pointed out. I Love Susie Bay and Radikos just holding back at the moment, along with Object 3's moving up slowly with Winch in the mouse. FSM, well, they've gone to the A cap. They've got Quaterman, Tangril and Docker here, just hanging on the ridge by the D cap, and I'm getting package loss, which is really not helpful. 3% really is not helpful. Endgame, well, they've got the cap advantage, and they're now going to push through onto this Kranwagen. Winch is just going to ready himself up. Oh, big roll into the bottom plate of Winch, but it doesn't really matter. Tangril is going to go down, and down he goes. Now endgame, well, they're just taking it in their stride, bless them. Poor old Docker and Cantonese here, and poor old Turk, they're going to be feeling the brunt of the endgame at the moment. Radikos coming around to give the WZ121 a bit of a hard time, and poor old Cantonese is really getting a hard time here. Radikos is going to drop another one into him, and he bounces, but the 121 doesn't. Looking at Toby. Oh, dearie me, was that an ammo rack? Lost 1,000 HP straight off the bat. So I'm assuming that was an ammo rack, courtesy of the last AFK. I'd have to ask the last AFK that, though. Docker is about to go down. Bless him. Down he goes. Now they're just going to push the last 3. Sadara, Radar, and Quaterman. They're looking to get well, they're looking for the Kranwagen, really. Winch in last AFK and I Love Susie Bay will be taking care of Sadara. Toby and Carolade pushing down on Quaterman, and as you can see, it's poor old Sadara. He gets. I mean, Winch isn't moving. Winch's dinner's probably turned up and he's hungry, as I said. Radar here. Well, they're taking their sweet time over these last 2. Down goes Radar. Sadara will be next, and then they'll probably take Quaterman down last. No, they're going to lose hit points rapidly at the same time. Nope, Sadara is last man standing. Bless him. Can't do much about it, I'm afraid. Down he goes. So, there we go. Straightforward stuff, taking it in their stride, endgame. No need for anything spectacular. And this is the problem. I mean, poor old FSM. I mean, they've taken part. They're thinking they're going to, at least get some way through, and then boom, they get endgame. I mean, if they're going to get demoralised with the big boys. Anyway, at least they're playing and giving it a go. And I like that plucky spirit. They're going to swap the spawn points now here on Normandy. Endgame going on the north spawn, FSM going on the south spawn. So we have Quaterman in a Kranwagen, Docker in a Kranwagen, Sadara in an IS-4, Tengri in a Kranwagen, Radar in an IS-4, Turk in an E5, and Cantonese in a Jaegeru. Don't know if that's a good call, Cantonese, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, Winch is finally gone to have his dinner because he's a bit hungry. He was a bit hungry, bless him. I'm going to be interested to see if Hollow Purple does take a Death Star. At the moment we have Carolade in the Kranwagen, Last AFK in an E5, Radikos in an E5, I Love Susie Bay in an AMX-50B, and Object 3 in an E5. We're just waiting on Hollow Purple and Toby. Toby's got a traditional tank named... Oh, no, he hasn't now. He changed it from an E5 to a mouse. Hollow Purple is going out in the 183. That is interesting. I mean, you don't see 183s that often. I saw one earlier today on Asia, running out by RN. He got a couple of good shots off, but nothing major. Not really. Hollow Purple, though, he's a different kettle of fish and a different type of player. He just is. Trust me. If anybody can make it work, he can. So let's see. I'm going to be intrigued to see what happens with the FV here. I mean, I think there's already been an Amarak. Looking at the hit points, well, again, Endgame have still got the advantage there, mainly because of the mouse. At the moment, we're rolling with Isle of Susie Bay, or as I said incorrectly, Isle of Hollow, or Hollow Susie. One of the two. Oh, look at that ping! 4% package loss. So what are Endgame going to do? Oh, well, I think they're just going to have a bit of fun at the expense of FSM. You can't blame them. Not being funny, you can't. I mean, they're not going to give away their main strats now. So Object 3, Isle of Susie Bay and Hollow Purple are just going to hang down there. Last AFK straight into the cap. He's in an E5. He's got Toby behind. Radikos is going to join him. Carolade is just going to hang back a little bit. Cantonese and the Jaegeru going up high in that corner where you normally get them on the public matches. So, ain't going to be the same, my friend. Now they come, led by Turk, Sadara and Radar in their E5s and IS4s, trying to push down on the last AFK. And you can see that, well, Endgame, they're going to take the decap. They've got the points are going up even Stevens in real terms. They're just going to sit there and wait for SFM to do their bit. And that's about it. You might get Carolade, Isle of Susie Bay and Object 3 capping. Well, no, they're not really interested. And, they've got the covered. They've got all the bases covered, so there's no danger of being out-capped here. Toby is just going to hang there in a mouse. And this is the thing, so... as you can see, they're trying to rotate round Object 3, Carolade and Isle of Susie Bay. And they'll get round them, get round the back of them. Toby getting a bit of a smacking. But poor old Docker's also getting a smacking. And what's interesting is, when is Hollow Purple going to get involved? That's what I'm interested in. That's why I'm not looking at that push over there at the moment, because I want to see Hollow Purple do something in that trusty Death Star, which is right there. He's bored, he's getting involved. Boom! Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But you just saw all those hit points of Docker just whittle down, courtesy of a Death Star. Cantonese, as I said, your roommate wasn't going to work. Down he goes. Radar's now going to be in a world of pain. I feel sorry for Docker. Hollow Purple is loaded. What is on his hit list? Who is he looking for? Sadara, maybe? Or an E5 of Turk? I want to see... oh, he puts the shot in, but he doesn't get any... oh, no, he did. He got Sadara. He took a lot of hit points out. So, Endgame just having a bit of fun here. Hollow Purple, no doubt, is having fun. Poor old Toby here is being hassled, but nothing's going to come of it. Carolade, well, he's gone down, so everybody will be laughing at him. Quaterman here, well, he's not going to win the battle with Carolade. Hollow Purple puts another massive roll into an E5. Down goes Turk. Isle of Susie Bay basically stealing the kill there. Shh, don't tell him. Tengri, well, he's very healthy. We'll stay with him because we're going to have to stay with him. He's the last man. He was the last man. Down he goes. So, again, pretty fun stuff for good old Endgame here. Let's have a look at Hollow Purple. He only did 3.3k, bless him. Didn't take a single kill. But he whittled down. He whittled down those hit points of those poor tanks. I feel sorry for FSM. You know, they probably wanted to make a night out of it, get themselves into clan wars. But you've played the best now, guys, or one of the best. A lot of people would still argue they are the best, even though they are being challenged. But they are top of the table at the moment on the EU server, and it's not surprised, it is endgame. So hold your heads up high, FSM. You've just played the best, and you know, you had a good time. And you killed Carolade. So there you go. What more do you want? It wasn't 7-0. Well, the first game was, but the second game wasn't. So commiserations to FSM, but you can hold your heads up high, boys. Congratulations to Endgame. They're into the next round. So, do we have any more results? This is the thing. Results. So, Serenity already have a result. They took on Phoenix, beat them 2-0. They will face APA. Which APA is this? Ooh, it's the top APA. So there you go. IW as well, all the way through. I must admit, I'm very impressed with IW. They've been very impressive. And W2N there with Fujit 10 FPS. Love you, boys. Don't know any of you, but love you. So that's always nice. Got a bit of a fan club, but they never went through. So that's disappointing. Come on, W2N, get better at this. You need to get through. Moving down to Group 2, well, BPS top 32 quality. Led by Evil Fantasy today. After I jinxed Gaseo Jones. They will go out against Zenith after turning over VMorg on Black Goldville. Reckham, De Border. Well, they're through as well. They have turned over UA 2-0. No opposition as of yet, though. S4W, did they play or did they get a bye? No, they actually played. They played Anka. So they turned them over 2-0. Carrying on down. Well, obviously, I mean, FZ207 have gone through. And they will be playing, well, we don't know yet, but they've just beat Joms. Joms Vikings as well, they're called. Pretty cool. Asp, Last Chance are through. And they will play Reti. Sparta, well, they are also through. They will play Kraken S. Sparta, one to look out for because they had a great series in PYS number 3 final stage. And then we have TFCZ, they're through and they will be playing, oh, they'll be playing Kraken S, the other Kraken S. So there's 2 Kraken S's. We've got Kraken S, the French Touch, which one's the top team? That one is, with Shogun and Addictivo, and this will be their second team, I believe. I'm not sure. I think it is. Carrying on down, well, Vale are not through yet. Well, who are they playing? They're playing UN, so they're still battling it out. Group 4, well, we know Endgame are through. Do we have an opponent for them yet? We do. They will go out against Areti on Black Goldville. We haven't got any more yet. So, and then Group 5, well, APA's other team are through. Quick, Reckham, GX, and Ibanti are through. And that's about it. We haven't got all the teams through yet. But let's have a quick look at Black Goldville. It's always good to have a quick flyover. In Black Goldville is always a good tournament map. Always interesting, so let's get up high. So, what are we hoping to see on Black Goldville? Well, it depends. If they're going for traditional type strats, then expect mediums to go up this way, around here, trying to get the spots. Same from the other side, with heavies like E5s, etc., just hanging back around this ridge line here. Expect maybe an IS4 or an E5 to park its backside there, but a Vickers to look over here. This way they get the spots both sides of the map. That E4 can then, basically, once the spots are done, either push into the B or push back down to here and get behind this rock. Expect the likes of things like a Kranwagen or something similar to sit around this area so they can put the recap onto that B spot. Some clans do like to send their heavies out here to the C cap, pushing most of them around to this corner and sending one of them into the cap. That way they can put a bit of pressure on and obviously move around and try and get around the back of them. From the other spawn, well, pretty much the same, to be honest with you. Again, they can push their tanks down through to the C cap into that corner area right there, but also taking one tank and put him in the cap. You'll generally find that they'll put a Kranwagen or something similar this side, again just to reset the B cap, or worst case scenario they'll stick it here. Sometimes they like to send again E5s or Vickers or something similar up to here, get to this side, get those easy spots, with the rest of the team, if they're so minded like the mediums, getting up here, trying to get those spots. Sometimes the mediums will continue their push round to try and spot up those E5s to see if they're there. Some clans are quite sneaky, and they like to stick their like a T22 or something along this ridge here if they're this side, just for that reason. Either way, I mean, Black Goldville, numerous ways to play it. It all depends how they want to do it. Do they want to be super aggressive or not? We will find out shortly. And with that, let's see if we can get any replays. We have actually. Speculade was sending one through, and the Leopard, he sent me the wrong one earlier, but he sent me the right one this time. So let's have a look at this. I'll just drop my ugly mug off while you enjoy the replay. I must admit, I do like this map, Yukon. It's a nice map. A lot of people are sort of not convinced, but yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. 5 special vibes here, telling the team what to do. A and B! A and B! I mean, okay, oh, look at that. Satan loves RNG of Kraken on the other team, and a Venro guy. So, some big clans on the other side. It ain't going to be as easy as you think. Satan loves RNG. He's coming around the corner. Oh, that's a big bounce on the AMX onto the E100. That's a good tracking shot though by the little Leo here. E5s of VMROs trying to chase them down. Poor old AMX is going to be a bullet, but the Leo here can farm a little bit. No one's really pushing him. Trying to get the AMX out at the expense of allowing the E100 to be farmed. And the E100 really is being farmed. So I'm surprised that nobody came and helped push on the Leo and just let him farm the E100, but there we go, it happens. Poor old Satan loves RNG. He's out of the game, he's gone. Now they're going to be looking at the E5. Ooh, almost be. What? The AMX is again not trying to punish this Leo, which surprises me. Especially when you've got such an amazing gun on this tank. Well, and he found out the hard way that you don't leave a Leo just hanging there like that. The AMX there doing a fantastic job, and being recognised by the Leo is doing a fantastic job. That's a nice bit of gameplay there between the two of them. I don't think they know each other. Nice little bit of sportsmanship. And they're having a bit of friendly banter between themselves. So it's always nice to see that. Better than seeing a lot of the negativity that you get comment-wise. You can say 57 heavy. Oh, he gets to the rock just in time. Oh, 57 heavy. Come on. Get that turret round, man. You're going to go down here. Boom. There you go. Object 140. Well, he's a one-shot now, this little Leo. But the Object 140 is out for the count. Now the Jaegeroo, last man standing, and he's got a Leo behind him. He's going to be farmed to oblivion, and it'll be all over. Oh, there you go. There you go, 4.8k, 5 kills. What did he get? Was it a golden M? Yes, it was. In ratings as well, which is very, very nice. I just want to have a look at this AMX player because this guy played a astounding game there. Really good stuff, really good teamwork, really like that. So, Mongy Mate Max, I like your style, dude, and I like the way that you're a very positive guy and you don't go around shouting at everybody. It's bloody nice to see. So, what else have we got? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Tropical Virals of the Clan Pink going out in the Death Star. Because we've got like 12 minutes. What happened to an endgame play? In the opening round. It's like mega quick. Da, 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 da. Hello, I lost my hit points. How are you doing, man? I just lost my coffee. Such a shame. Oh, as I said earlier, look at this. Tank porn. Can't get it anywhere else. People pay good money to see that. I'm telling you. No, Iron Noah is already warning everybody a bot. Okay, let's go that way. Let's call everybody a bot. Bot. I mean, as insults go, bot is not exactly, insulting. Oh, look, there's Ultra there. Ultra Instinct of Immor in a moose. What are they going to do? Are they going to... Oh, poor Crown. Look at this. Boom! Not only... He sets him on fire. I mean, last time I checked, the mouse does not have an engine in its turret. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Nor does it have its fuel near its turret. No, it doesn't. But clearly it does when RNG's involved. Hello, VK. Have a bit of that. Did you like your hit points disappearing? You did now. You've just been double tapped by a 183. Just gotta be utterly demoralising. Poor old Iron Noah is still very upset. I don't know why he's upset. To be honest. Oh, hello. Take a bit of that, MV. Well, I've got a friend as well who's in the Death Star. He might give you a tap as well. Don't know. Maybe not. Ooh, the FV's going to get around him. But get that mutually assured destruction. Mad. I can see why the FV4202 was a bit upset. He basically died quite early. Hence the reason why everybody was in the wrong. Hello, T. Hello. Take a bit of that. Poor old T62. Good friend, Tropical Virals. Teamed with him quite a few times. He is OP, to be fair, when he wants to be. Look at this Crown Wagon. Look at this Crown Wagon. Hello, Crown Wagon. Oh, poor Lucky Crown. Maybe not. Keep coming, mate. Keep coming. Keep coming. No? Okay. Now, Tropicals knows that there's a T62A out there somewhere. He just doesn't know where it is. And it's dropped off the mini-map, so we don't know where it is either. Hello, Crown. Come back again. Stick your bum out. Go on. Oh, low roll. 4.5k damage here. Now everybody knows where he is. Oh, there goes a telegraph pole. Must be a T62A on the way. And there is. Hello, how you doing? Do you want some of this? Come on, you want some. There you go. Take some of that. TVP, you're next on the hit list. Poor old TVP. He's gonna push, bless him. Viral's gonna push back. TVP 1, TVP 2, 3 times the charm. No, can't get there in time. 6.2k damage. Boof! That's gotta hurt. Gotta love that. I mean, that's a beautiful way to play the Death Star when everybody just likes to come in front of you. So, as you can see there, really had a good time. Poor old, the FV4202 was very upset. Very upset indeed. Poor old Ultra Instinct there. of Immor in the mouse. He just got bullied, bless him. Nice game though, and we got 7 minutes, which means we don't have enough time because we're going to get... Oh, I've got a message. We are going to... We are going to get the invite soon. Not yet, but soon. Let's open a container then. Not one of those, one of these, the freebies. Yay! Boosters. So we should be getting that invite. Seconds few, not too long now. Let's have a look. Who got through, who's crying, who's going early. So in Group 1 we have S1A, Serenity, Camry, Fufor, BPS, main BPS, IW, APA and Astra. Any upsets? Well, not really. Moving on to Group 2, we have BPS, Zenith, Reckham, Raid, Loka, Immor, S4W and Drink. Any upsets? A1N1, that's an upset. A1N1 is an upset. They will be... Who did they go out against? They will not be chuffed. They went out against Drink. Oh, too many buttons. So, yeah, they'll be upset. Group 3, we have Kraken S, FV207, Noreti, Asp, Kraken S again, Sparta, TF, CZ, and Vale. Who have my guys got? Because I am in Vale. Oh, they've got FV207. Toughish game. Moving down, Group 4, wow, we have Endgame, Phoenix, Fufor, Cash, Pog, Reti, Turk Tank, and Tersha. And in the last group, well, that's the proper A1N1, that's the main team. We have Iblauti, A1N1, Demon, APA, GX, PSPP, Quick, and Reckham. Any upsets? KV4, Dinos maybe. What about this top into round 16? JO46 is an upset, I think. Anyway, let's jump out because we've got the invite. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything goes today. This is Reti against Endgame. I'm going to ready up and then jump back out. I want to just jump back in and see again. Oh, they've got FV4207, so I don't need to see again. Yeah, it wasn't the main A1N1 team. That's Arcane Nation. So Arcane Nation, the main A1N1 team, are through. So at the moment, no upsets in the top 8, and no upsets currently in the top 16. So everything's going according to plan this far. A cram that set your mouse turret on fire twice in a row. Wowzers. Sammy, it wasn't me in the FV, it was somebody else. I'm absolutely atrocious in the Death Star, to be perfectly honest with you. Anyway, let's jump in. Let's find out what's going on. So, Reti. I need to familiarise myself with Reti. I haven't streamed them yet. So we have the Era Reed. He's in a Grand Wagon. Patrick. He's in a Vickers, potentially. Zach loves Rachel. What a kind thing to say. He's in an E3. Abator. He is in an E5. Nico. Hello, Nico. He's in an E5. Zachary. He's in a Kranwagen and Jamtazik. Is it Jamtazik or Yamtazik? One of the two. Sorry for absolutely butchering your name. Don't mean to. Just not very good at pronouncing things. So I think that's Yamtazik. He is in an IS4. So that's how Reti are lining up here for Black Goldville. Interested to see an E3 making a showing. To be perfectly honest and fair with you. Looking across at Endgame, well, so far we've only got Winch. Clearly he's had his dinner. He's in a mouse. I love Susie Bay in an E5, Object 3 in an E5. We're still waiting for Hollow, Purple, Carolade, Radikos and Toby to ready up. Well, Isle of Susie Bay is probably not going in an E5. We don't know yet. Intrigued to see that there's, at the moment, there's no fast tanks. There's certainly no quick mediums or lights on Retty's team here for Black Goldville. That is intriguing. Now, I don't know if Endgame are toying with me here with Mouses and VK72s, or toying with us, should I say. Not me personally, but with us who are watching. Well, they've got over a minute, so you never know. I mean, this could be they could be trying a different strat. They could be trying a pure on heavy strat. Wow. Super heavy night for Endgame. I've not seen them take just a full super heavy lineup before. I've seen them with, you know, the sprinkling of a medium and... Ah, there we go. I knew there would be a light in there somewhere from Endgame. Couldn't believe they were going to just go all super heavy. So at the moment we have Hollow Purple in a Vickers. Makes sense. Carolade and Crown Wagon, Radicos in an E5. Toby in a VK90. Winch and Isle of Susie Bay and Mooses, Object 3 in an E5. They're still a lot heavier than what I normally see endgame, to be perfectly honest with you. But at least they've got some ability with Hollow Purple in the Vickers. I am intrigued to see their strat on this one, to be honest with you. VK90, Mouse, is that going to be a B and a C strat? Are they looking to dominate that area? Can't really see them sending the super heavies up to A. Not really. Maybe the Crown Rag and the E5 and the Vickers, but you just never know. So, hit points are in favour of Endgame, which is hardly surprising with 2 Mouses and a VK90. I'm intrigued. Let's get up high into the back of the map, see where Endgame are going to be going. Well, Hollow Purple is heading to the area that I sort of pointed out, which is that bush. It's going to be about here. He's going to be looking. No, he's tailed up the other way, actually. Mouses and Toby, they are going for the C-strap. Carolade is going to overlook the B-cap, where we pointed out, and the E5s are going to go onto this ridge, like I said. Hollow Purple has gone to an area that I didn't expect him to go, to be honest with you. I thought he'd be overlooking the B-cap. Moving over to Retty, well, Crown Wagon is just holding down here. Zachary here is going to move to the bush to have a look over. Jamtazak is moving towards that B-cap, into that rock there. C-cap has been taken with the E5s of Nico and Abattoir, but there are some big heavy tanks there. Already, you got Yamtazik and Zachary being bled just a little bit by Radicos and Object 3. Winch gets a bit of a smacking there, but that's nothing to worry about. Hit point, the base advantage is so far with Retty, but that's not going to worry Endgame, to be perfectly frank and honest with you. So we're just trying to see what they're going to do. Hollow Purple is now going into the caves, trying to get round them. It's the middle area around the C-cap that interests me, with Carolade now joining the fray with Isle of Susie, Bay, Winch and Object. And of course, putting pressure on. They are slowly but surely being bled both ways here. Be interesting to see. I mean, Retty have got themselves into good positions. They're trying to protect their base point advantage. Don't really see much happening down in the mouse arena, in the super heavy arena. Carolade now is trying to get to over the B-cap to have a look. Hollow Purple is rotating back, so we're going to have a follow with Endgame at the moment. Hollow Purple is running around trying to get these spots. There he goes. He spots Yamtazik. Gets a good shot into Yamtazik there. Now we've got Object 3 Radicos just in support again, putting shots into Zach. That wasn't Yamtazik. They put that. No, they did. Yamtazik there in the ice for losing hit points. Again, the Mouses, I Love Susie, Bay and Winch, not really pushing at the moment. Not they really want to. Toby has rotated out. Although Purple is just rolling around, trying to look for weak spots. Object 3 and Radikos in the E5s are going to move forward. But Toby here in the VK, looks like he's going to push onto that B cap. That will give them something to think about, Reti. The E5s are possibly looking to maybe push onto the Crown Wagons. Looking around here, as I Love Susie, Bay and Winch are just holding. Same are the E5s of Nico and Abattoir for Reti. Shots going in. I mean, Jamtazik here is looking very low now. He is losing hit points. I mean, he's still a 3-shot in real terms. 2-shot if they're really lucky. But 3-shot in real terms. So, Endgame still have the HP advantage. They do not have the base advantage. That is still with Reti. Good shot from Carolade into the error read. Now Hollow Purple has come down. Now we've got the Mouses of Winch and Susie pushing up just a little bit. Not really aggressively, just pushing a little bit. Toby again getting whittled there in the VK by Patrick. Hollow Purple is looking to try and help out a little bit. And we're going to be seeing something from Endgame shortly. They're not going to be set there. It's now at the 770 mark. I'm expecting a push through the middle here from Object 3 and Radikos onto Zachary in the Kranwagen potentially. And here they go. They're going to push along a broad front by looks in it. Yep, they are. So we've got the Mouses of I Love Susie, Bay and Winch dropping into the C-cap, trying to steal it away from Reti. I Love Susie is going to get some cross shots from Nico here. Winch is there to help him out. Hollow Purple is coming in as well. This is a broad front attack. Now Carolade, Object and Radikos are moving through the middle, looking to get Yamtazik down. At the same time looking at Zachary. Radikos gets tracked. Down goes Zach Loves Rachel. Down goes the error read. Now they're going to push onto Zachary as well. Radikos and Object 3 should win that battle, so we're going to roll out there. Yamtazik goes down, battle is over, Endgame get it on points, timing it to perfection. Really good stuff there. I mean, Reti had the advantage most of the way through the game, and it looked like Endgame was just like, yeah. Endgame really didn't need to be aggressive, didn't need to push, left it till around the 800 mark, then pushed kind of on a broad front, going into C, pushing up the top at the same time, and sort of really splitting Reti. The problem with Endgame, is it a problem? Well, it's a problem for the other team. It's not a problem for Endgame. It's a problem for the teams facing Endgame. It's that their focus fire, their ability to isolate a tank is shockingly good. And when they do it, they're just brutal. So, you know, really good stuff. Unfortunately, no, I'm not from Poland. I am from England. So, apologies. I can't speak Polish in any way, shape or form, to be fair. Endgame have readied up. They will be on the North spawn. Hollow Purple in a Vickers, Carolade in a Clan, Radikos in an E5, Toby in an E5, Winch and I Love Susie, Bay back in their Mouses, Object 3 in an E5. Moving over to Reti, the Ever Reed in a Clan Vanning, Patrick in an E5, Zach Loves Rachel in an E3, Abattoir in an E5, Nico in an E5, Zachary in a Kranwagen, and Yamtazik in an E5. So Zach still taking that that E3, so no change realistically to the meta selection of both teams. Although Yamtazik may not be going out in an E5. May not, I said. No, he is. He's going out in an E5. Exactly, Sponge. That was my sentiments exactly. I have to agree with you there. I was shocked to see an E5 also, an E3 also. However, at the moment, well, we have Endgame with 1 foot into today's semi-final here. Reti, however, need to try and pull it back somehow. Not going to be easy against this type of opposition. Endgame, well, they've topped the hit points again, mainly because of those Mouses. Although this time they have dropped the VK. But Toby this time not in a VK, he's in E5. Mouses again heading towards the C-cap. Toby and Radikos and Object 3 all in E5s going up. Purple, hollow purple this time, is going to the bush that we pointed out. There he is. Ta-da! Yeah, glad I didn't bugger that one up twice. Carolade in the crown, he's gone to the area that I pointed out as well, where they overlook that B-cap. Radikos and Toby are just going to hold back. Toby gets spotted by the Crown Dragon there, I believe. But Object 3 also here. Now, what you can see here is we got Reti with 4 tanks pushing through the caves. That's Patrick, Yamtazik, Abattoir, and Nico, all in E5s pushing through the caves. Object 3 has spotted them. He does have Radikos and Toby, and now Hollow Purple in support. So it's going to be interesting. The rest of Reti, well, we got Zachariah and the Crown Dragon over there. The Error Reed and Zach Loves Rachel, they're looking at the middle point. So what we've got now is Endgame have got the cap advantage. They have been, you know, Winch has a bit of a smack, but that's nothing to moan about in a mouse. Good positioning here by Endgame. I mean, they can see where the attacks are coming. And as you can see, Reti are looking to dominate this top area. Toby, Radikos and Object are just going to stay hauled down. They don't need to really do anything other than stay hauled down. The Error Reed is trying to move up in the Crown Dragon. Zach Loves Rachel is looking to try and get those cross shots, but Toby's just not poking his head out enough. What you've now got is 3 tanks here for Endgame, holding the flank. And then we've got 4 tanks here, with Carolade, I Love Susie Bay and Winch. Zachariah is really isolated. That's a good shot going across into Zach Loves Rachel. He's really getting pummeled. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate around here. I mean, the E3 is now next to nothing hit point wise. He's got to be very careful. Reti are now going to push onto the 3 tanks of Endgame, which are the E5s. Who are they going to isolate? Well, they're going to try and isolate Object 3. That's going to allow Radikos and Toby just to put shots into the side of them. As you can see, Yamtazik is the call. They're completely ignoring Patrick. Object is going to survive at the moment, but he may go down now. Yes, he does. But Yamtazik is a one-shot. Toby and Radikos, well, Carolade is coming in as well. Oh, he's been smacked massively by a lot of tanks, but Yamtazik goes down. Toby and Radikos now pushing through, trying to take the pressure off Carolade. At the same time, we got Mouse of Isle of Susie and Winch pushing down on Zachary. And they've already lost Zach Loves Rachel in the E3. The Error Reed has now gone down. Hollow Purple is now turned up. Now it's 3 on 4. Reti, we may get Radikos down. Abattoir may be able to get the shot into his side. No, he leaves them on next to no hit points. Down goes Nico. Well, Radikos will go down, but Isle of Susie Bay is going to give it a hassle to Abattoir. There goes Radikos, but Patrick, well, he's now going to be focused by Hollow Purple, who's trying to get the HE rolls into his back deck, and Toby. Isle of Susie Bay is also coming in. Patrick is going to go down here, courtesy of Hollow Purple. There we go. Leaving Abattoir. Zachariah over there is still tussling with Winch. Winch takes him down. Abattoir is the last man standing. This is good stuff by Endgame. Again, like I said, they are brutal when they pick their targets. And as you saw there, their target that they picked was Yamkazik. As he came down, they completely ignored some of the others pushing on to Object 3. And nicely done by Endgame. Cynical, really. Really cynical. Not a bad effort by Reti, but Endgame is Endgame. You've got to do more than that. So Endgame will go into today's semi at the expense of Reti. So GG's both sides. But I wonder who Endgame are going to meet up next. Have we got any scores on the doors coming through? Well, let's have a look. No, not at the moment. No, not at the moment. No, we know Endgame are through, so do we have an opponent for them? We do. Cash is the opponent. And we're going out on Oasis Palms in about 20 minutes. So let's have a quick overview of Oasis Palms before we get out there. Do I have Oasis Palms? Yes, I do. Thank you for all the kind comments, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. I'm just here talking. It's the action that you should be enjoying, and I hope you are, because you're seeing some great games. So this is Oasis Palms. Now, if this was a public game, then everybody would be hightailing it if they know what they're doing. up here into this corner. So, there. If they don't know what they're doing, then they all go into the town and get wrecked. Well, their mediums and lights get sort up here. This is not a public game, however. This is a tournament. So what are we going to expect from a tournament? Well, sometimes you'll get their clans sending, sometimes a heavy, most of the time they're going to be sending a medium or a light into this area around here, not straight into the cap, just to get the spots. It's very rare that they go this far up at the outset. They normally go around this area looking for it, and it's the same from the opposite spawn. So it's looking at this area here that they're looking to get those early spots. That's assuming that they're going for the other opposite strat. Now, if they want to be totally aggressive, you will see them sending a heavy tank or mediums down this ridge to around here to put some pressure on. And if they're feeling really aggressive, after they get the spots, continue round to push up here. Again, it's the same from the other spawn, realistically. Sometimes you'll get them rolling out in a super heavy, like a Mouse on E100. They'll generally keep them around this area at first, and then try to push up into this corner. It's normally this corner so they can get shots out onto the A cap whilst putting pressure onto the B cap. This corner, well, what can you do? You can only put pressure on the B cap. Again, it's the same from the other side. You will normally get clans if they've got a really good strat, you know, where they're going to A, they'll push their Mouse or E100 to here. Reason being, while they can give some support to the A cap strat whilst looking at B. Some clans, however, just like to push their Mouse or E100 into this area, which again can get some decent sort of cross shots across and put some pressure. Generally, you get a lot of action around the A cap. Why? Because you've got good haul down positions both left and right onto the A cap. If you've got an E5 or a Kranwagen, well, you can put pressure on whilst being relatively safe from both sides. Simple as that. I'm still holding my mug. Yeah, I've just noticed. Nobody told me. So they can get into the A cap and push in. Well, we will see what they will do. I mean, multiple strats for multiple maps, these guys, so you never really know. And I'll remember to put my face. See, I always forget to put the webcam back on after I do the replays. We were talking about replays. Well, let's have a look at some replays. Who have we got out there that we can show a replay on? Let's have a look at. Who can we go with? Have we got any new replays? I think I have got a new replay from somebody. Sarah. Yes, here we go. This is Sarah. High Rolling of. She changed her name to High Rolling of something. And changed her clan as well. She's now in Wild. So there we go. This is Sarah in the 113. High Rolling or Santa. Off Santa. I don't know. I didn't catch it. I'm gonna have to. Rain. I am following Rain. So yes. In what style should you play the Panther? Second line support. If I was you and I was in a German Panther, it depends which one it is. Are you Panther 1 or Panther 2? If you're a Panther 1 or a Panther 88. Because there are 3 Panthers in the game, really. Either way, they are second line support tanks. You need to use their gun. The gun is very accurate, doesn't dish out a lot, however, of IN Alpha. They've got a relatively strong turret and a relatively low tolerance on their hull. So you have to be careful with the hull. So you want to stay realistically just behind the heavies, giving them some support, using the gun as like a sniper, you know, peek and boom, sniper type tank. Don't camp in it. It's not designed to be camped in. It's a medium. It's meant to be on the move around the map. So it's there to support the heavies. If you play it like that, remember to find the positions on the map that suits it, where the heavies are. Then you'll have some success in it. Not an easy tank to play, the Panther, to be honest with you. Panther 2 is much easier. But the Panther can be a tricky tank. It's a lovely tank once you've worked out it. It's like, I showed you a Leo 1 game earlier. It's a bit like the Leo 1 in that respect, even though it doesn't lead to the Leo 1 realistically. But it is pretty similar to a Leo 1 in real terms. Oh, it's a great shot. This is a great tank as well, the WZ. It's got absolutely horrendous turret turn, and it's got pretty weak hull. But boy, it's got a good gun, it's got good mobility, and it's got a really strong turret. I mean, look at the alpha damage it just had. And if you hit the turret like that, you're just going to bounce it. I mean, it's a beautiful tank, but again, it's again another one of those tricky tanks. Yeah, I don't know if Fishy is streaming today on NA, to be honest with you guys. I didn't see his name on the list. I think he is. Well, no, I don't know if he is. No, Fishy is not streaming today, so it's only me streaming NA today, I'm afraid. Nobody else. Sorry about that. Just the way it rolls, I guess. So unfortunately, you're going to be stuck with the Brit from across the pond on NA tonight. High Rolling for Santa is the name. I don't know if it is Sarah or Sarah's friend. I don't know. Is the honest answer. Wow, 6.3k damage in the WZ. That is most certainly an ace. It's going to be nothing else, is it? There you go, look. 74 points as well. Oof. Got to be loving that. So we've still got quite a bit of time. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play another replay and then go and get another drink. So enjoy the replay a moment. This is from the NA server, and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Time to roll out.
So, just waiting for the coffee to brew itself. So, I hope you're enjoying the replay. I'm just making sure that it's still going. It's still going, so that's nice. I'll be... Right, sounds like my coffee's brewed, so I'll be back again in 2 seconds. Well, more than 2 seconds. You know what I mean. Haha, I'm back and I'm coffeeed up, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing. So there's only 2 tanks left in this. I haven't been looking at the replay, I'm afraid, and getting my coffee. And after this, we will have enough time to go and have a check who's gone through, who hasn't gone through, what the upsets are, if there are any upsets. Oh, sit on it. Nice. Oh, that's a big bounce. Oh, T92. The light tank that can bounce almost anything. Frontally. But if you block them like that, they can't do much. Oh, nicely done. Bully him, I told you. Bully him. Oh, what a bounce onto the ground wagon there. Poor old T92 in a world of pain now. Bye-bye. There he goes. Now it's the prog. 1-on-1. Cranragan's just going to wait till he reloads. He's going to do more than just one. Oh, there's a prog. Oh, bang. Take a bit of that. A bit more, yeah, maybe. Oof. Now can the Cran get a shell loaded? Put the one shot into the prog. Maybe. Go for it, little Cran. He's got no loader. He's got broken tracks. Oh! Went down to the wire. What a great game. 5.1k. Oh, it's only a first class, but hey, what a great game. Beautiful game. Well done. Wasn't even. Right then, let's have a look. See if we've got any upsets. Ooh. So, Serenity are through. BPS are through. IW are through. Astra are through. So, no real upsets. Oh, APA. Upset. APA did not make it through. Moving down. Group 2. BPS are through, Wreckham are through, Loca are through, and S4W are through. Raid, Immor, upsets. Moving down the list, Group 3. Vale are through, Sparta are through, Kraken S are through, Reti are through, upsets. Main Kraken S not through. FV207 not through. Keep moving down. Group 4, Endgame, Fu4, Cash, and Tertia. Any upsets? Well, another Reti not going through, Pog not going through. And in the last group, A1M1 through, Demon through, APA second team through, and Quick. Any upsets? Wreckham. So, there we go. There has been a few upsets tonight. All those into the semi-finals will make it into tomorrow. Those who didn't so, Raid will not go into the next round tomorrow, nor will Zenith. That's another upset for them. Now, they were riding pretty high. So, as you can see, anything can happen with these tournaments. They, ups and downs, downs and ups. Room's not come through yet. Oh, it'll come through about now. I thought that was the room, but it's not. There we go. So, this is Cash against Endgame here on Oasis Palms. I'm going to jump out and we'll go in at the 3-minute stuff. The only reward you're going to get here is going to be my laid-back, friendly and lovely demeanor and personality, and the truly amazing gameplay that you're going to see from the clans. What more would you want? Would you want an avatar that looks like a trumpet? Means nothing. And boosters, well, you can get boosters anywhere. What more do you want? I'm telling you. The laid-back, friendly entertainment demeanor from me and the amazing gameplay from the clans is the only entertainment and reward that you need this evening. Believe me. Anyway, enough of me. Sorry, guys. Let's not forget to put the webcam on, number 1. Because I forgot last time. So, hello, I'm back. I didn't forget. And let's jump into the room. So, we will have Cash on the south spawn, Endgame on the north spawn. Cash is already readied up, and I've forgotten all their names. I do know them. This is Half is My Love. There you go. Half is My Love. We have Gold Kid. There you go. Gold Kid. Oh, Mr. Savage, I believe. Yes, and he's teamed up with Mrs. Savage. There you go. Then we have Sinkier, Stop Crying, and Natty. So, Half is My Love in an E5, Gold Kid in a Clan Wagon, Mr. Savage in an IS4, Mrs. Savage in a Vickers, Sinkier in an E5, Stop Crying in a Clan Wagon, and Natty in an E5. Moving over to Endgame, well, they're not ready as of yet, but they've got 2.5 minutes, so there's no rush for them. Let's be fair and honest. Oh, Oasis Palms. Always an interesting match. Are they going to go, you know, super aggressive? Or are they going to go strategic, chess playing, passive aggressive? You never know. Look, and if they're going to go out with that meta lineup, I'm intrigued with Endgame. Endgame seriously experimenting with their meta at the moment. And the thing that confuses me about Endgame, they don't actually train like some clans. So some clans do a lot of training. Endgame sort of don't. so what we say when we see their selections for meta, it's 9 times out of 10 this is them trying it. You know, not for the first time, but sort of trying it. Anyway, we have Hollow Purple in a Vickers, Carolade in a Grill, Rodakos in an IS4, Toby in an E5, Winch in a Vickers, Isle of Susie Bay in a Clan, and Object 3 in a Grill. 2 grills. Now, it's very rare that you see TDs in mainstream tournament games nowadays. It's even rarer to see 2 of them. So this is going to be an interesting one. Let me just have a sip of the coffee that I just made and walked out to try and get. Isle of Susie Bay now in a Leo 1. This is getting more intriguing by the minute. It is indeed getting more intriguing by the minute. So, what an interesting meta selection here by Endgame. I am more curiouser and curiouser by the second. Now, with on the grounds that there's like less than a minute to go before kickoff, that really is their final meta selection. So, 2 grills and a Leo 1 and 2 Vickers. This is going to be a fantastic game. Oh, but Isle of Susie Bay is jumping into a Cran Wagon. Yeah, Isle of Susie Bay just toying with me and us. When I say me, I mean you. It's like a royal me, basically. That's intriguing, to say the least. I'm still intrigued by the two grills and the 2 Vickers. Yes, well, in less than 10 seconds, we'll find out how they're going to play this one. I am interested in this strat. So this is the semi-finals, Prove Your Skill, Group 4. Prove Your Skill number 4 here on EU, Endgame against Cash. With an interesting meta selection by Endgame. So Endgame, they're certainly not getting the hit point advantage, not with 2 Vickers and 2 grills. That goes to Cash. But wow, this is going to be intriguing. Cash's name is Where is Melody? Let's get up high and see what they're doing. Well, Mrs. Savage in the Vickers Light is heading towards that C cap. Going to be supported by Half is My Love, Natty and Sinkier. Rest of the team, well, they're going to the B cap. Winch in the Vickers is also heading to the area that we pointed out when we did the flyover. So, but what have we got going out? Well, we've got Object 3 already trying to put shots in towards Sinkier, I believe. Now, look at this. We have got Carolade and Isle of Susie Bay in the old TD position before they nerfed that position. Object 3 rotating back out. Radikos very far forward. And Hollow Purple in the Vickers capturing the A cap. Cap points and base points will therefore go to Endgame. Half is My Love and Sinkier has moved around to try and put some pressure onto Toby, which they're doing, and that's a big roll into Toby, to be fair. I think he was like triple tapped there. Now, when Sinkir and Half Is My Love come round, they are going to get smacked by those grills. Well, by one of the grills and by I Love Susie. And it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, Winch has already fired a shot. Now they're coming round. Another shot goes into Natty. That's courtesy of Winch, I believe. He's tried to put a HE roll or something in there. Sinkir and Half Is My Love are sort of not being tunnelled at the moment. Cash have now rolled back a little bit. Stop crying for me, Mr. Savage pulled back, so is Gold Kid. Mrs. Savage dropping now into that C cap with Natty and Sinkir and Half really well forward. They haven't spotted Winch yet. And Winch has been putting... Oh, that's a big roll from Winch into Mrs. Savage, I believe that was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was Mrs. Savage. Another roll going in by Winch, this time into Natty. So he's whittling them down slowly but surely. Gold Kid and Stop Crying For Me are now making a move down the middle, trying to put pressure, as I showed when we did the flyover, onto Radikos. Hollow Purple is coming around the back. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate round this way. And, oof! Carolade. It's Carolade, not Winch. In the grill. Carolade is putting the shots in. My bad. Oh, Carolade is just firing and firing and firing. I Love Susie Bay putting a shot in. So, they are being bled. Poor old Cash are just being bled here by Endgame. Endgame have all the points at the moment. Stop Crying For Me gets another big roll into him. Down he goes. Stop Crying For Me is out for the count. Gold Kid is well forward and quite exposed. Radikos will be able to put shots into the back. And there you go. Now comes Object 3 in the grill. No, not able to do anything. Now Carolade is going to move from his perch and pushing up. Puts a good shot into Half Is My Love. Oh, my mouse is too sensitive sometimes. Toby here is being bullied by Half Is My Love and Natty. But down goes Half Is My Love, courtesy of I Love Susie Bay. Natty has just got a big pummel there. That came courtesy of Carolade. And just Mr. Savage left in the IS-4. Are we going to get there in time? That's radical. No, we're not. Object 3 in the grill. Poof. Unbelievable. The grills worked. that's a great game by Endgame. I mean, Carolade was just firing shot after shot after shot, which is why he's done 4.2k damage. Object 3 has also been active. So the grills worked, surprisingly. I'm not surprised with Endgame, but I'm surprised that the grills worked as effectively as they did. I mean, Cash is by no means a shabby clan, but wow. Federico Bidone, hello, how you doing? So, wowzers. Cash, have to be careful of this. So we're going to ready up again. We're going to change those spawn points. This time we've got Cash on the north spawn, Endgame on the south. It looks like Endgame are sticking with the meta. 2 grills. This time I Love Susie Bay and 268. 3 TDs. Gotta give it to them. Gotta give it to them. 3 TDs. You hardly ever see TDs in Clan Wars at this stage. And now, you've got 3 of them. Unbelievable. Moving over to Cash, we got Half Is My Love in a Clan Wagon so far. Gold Kid potentially in a Clan Wagon. Ibuprofen now rotating in an E5. Mr. Savage in a T22. Mrs. Savage in a Clan Wagon. Gold Kid actually drops into a T22. Sinkir in an E5 and Natty in an E5. Buongiorno, Federico. Do I think the new Yo tank will be a good tourney tank? I don't know, is the honest answer. And the reason I say that is because it's a heavy and its reload, it is an auto loader, and whilst we see a lot of Cran Wagons, we don't see a lot of Progettos, you know what I mean? And it's not got the same sort of stuff as the AMX-50B, so I don't know is the honest answer. The clans will test it and to see if it will be any good. mean, he's got 120 and 105 millimeter, so it depends how they find it. Anyway, this time Cash again getting the hit point advantage, maybe because there's like a shitload of TDs on the other side. Endgame taking... Hollow Purple jumped into an E100. Sneaky, did that at the last minute. So, Cash look like they're going completely to A. Completely to A. Now, what are Endgame going to do? I'm going to get over here, into this corner. So, we've got the two grills, Object 3 and Carolade. Carolade going really up to the far back of the map. Object 3, well, I don't know where, he's rotating somewhere. E100 of Hollow Purple coming through, and Susie Bay all the way at the back at C. So Endgame again got the cap points. The whole of Cash are now around the C and overlooking B. This is going to be tricky for them. Endgame are just going to stack their big guns on the ridges and just basically wait for Cash to make a move. And this is the thing about Endgame. They have the ability to sort of anticipate where clans are going to go. Cash, however, are going to do a nice thing here. En masse, they are rotating back to their spawn. So, Endgame are probably expecting them to come through the middle. Cash, are they going to rotate all the way to their spawn or not? They've got to make the move because Endgame have got the points advantage. Hollow Purple, as you can see, is just holding a position overlooking the B cap. Because why not? Cash are now rotating the other way, led by Natty, with Sinkir just behind. If we rotate around the map, Winch is trying to get the spots. Hollow Purple spotted them. Well, no, he's been spotted, sorry. Winch has been spotted as well. He's spotted Half My Love and Mr. Savage. Shots are going across. But look at what... I'm going to get over here behind these TDs, because look at what the TDs are doing. I mean, they're a line abreast. They are literally a line abreast. Look. Unbelievable. They're just... I mean, look at this. Wowzers. So, no shots going in from them yet. Radicos has been smacked a little bit. They're still staying line abreast. They're just waiting for something to pop so they can pop it. And what we're going to do, I mean, Ibuprofen and Gold Kid are just nicely hauled down at the moment. Mr. Savage, Sinky and Natty are also nicely hauled down. They are not presenting. Half Is My Love and Mrs. Savage are behind buildings. Mrs. Savage is a little bit dangerous because keep rotating like that. Not spotted, but if Winch does get to spot Mrs. Savage, then these TDs will get shots. As you will see if I go here, you will see they will get shots. Oh, but Mrs. Savage is wise to it and moves out of the position. So let's get back up high. At the moment, Endgame are riding high. Still getting over this three-line whip of the two grills with the object in the middle. Hollow Purple gets a smack. I'm just going to slowly rotate round and have a look. All they're going to do is wait. Literally wait. These TDs are going to wait for Cash to make a move. Cash have got... They've only got two choices. Either push for B or down a flank. Ibuprofen is, well, getting into a position here. I'm still waiting to see when these TDs, who are still there by the way, are going to do something. And this is what I'm waiting for, by the way. I'm not moving around because I want to see what the TDs are going to do. Because here they go. Oh, poor Ibuprofen. Tap, and Object 3 hasn't fired yet. Here come Cash pushing into B. Oh, Ibuprofen, another 1,000. Oh my life, look at what these TDs are doing. They'll just shed loads of HP just going massively quickly. Mr. Savage is getting put shots in, which has prompted Carolate, but boy, oh my life, poor Cash, they are absolutely mullered pushing into the cap there. Down goes Hollow Purple, but Endgame have got this on points. Those TDs, I mean, they were just waiting, knowing that it was going to happen. Down goes Natty, down goes Mrs. Savage, Endgame get it. Wow. Oh my life. That was brutal endgame. Brutal. Totally brutal. 3-line whip with the... I mean, Isle of Susie Bay 3.4k. Carolade 3.1k. Object 3 2.2k. But you could see as soon as they pushed through to the B cap, endgame just unleashed the TD sat at the back. I mean, that was just brutal. Anyway, congratulations Endgame, you're into today's final. Commiserations to Cash, but hold your heads up because you're into tomorrow and that's the main thing. So, do we have any other scores on the doors at the moment? Do we know who Endgame are facing in today's final? So let's go down to Endgame. Oh, they're in group 4, aren't they? What am I doing? Here we go. Do we have... Not yet, but we're going out on Faust and Malinovka. How are my guys doing? They're out against Kraken S in the match for 3rd place, losing to Sparta. But they're into match for 3rd place, so that's okay. They're into tomorrow. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Which means Sparta will be playing Reti. So let's have a look at... Oh, sorry, we need to go up. So did Serenity get through? Serenity are through into the final. Which means we're still waiting. Who did they play? Did they play BPS? This is the other BPS. This is the main BPS. They are still playing, so we'll come back. We'll just have a quick overview of Faust. Where is Faust? Oh, look at that. I don't have it. Oh, man. Seriously? Do we not have a Faust? Which means I haven't streamed a game on Faust yet. I don't have a Faust. Oh, that's annoying. I just don't have a Faust. So... I haven't streamed Faust, clearly. I don't need to stream it. I need to just get the... need to jump in, get Faust very quickly. So we can have a flyover and have a look. We have time. We do have time. We've got about 15 minutes. So we have plenty of time. And it was Winter Melanovka was the next map. So we've already got Winter Melanovka, so that's not a problem. Oof! So let's have a look at Faust.
Let's get this show.
So, Faust is a big map, or so it appears. Now, many ways to play this, and we've seen loads of different scenarios being played at the moment. If they want to be ultra aggressive, then you'll see the clans taking their teams right through here, take the cap, and then carry on pushing through. Same from the other spawn. If they want to be a bit less aggressive, more passive aggressive, they'll stick a heavy down here like an E5 or an IS4, and there's an opposite bush on the other side just to overlook B. Well, there it is. Just overlook the B cap, and you know, if they can, they'll try and get a sneaky cap. Also, you may see a medium or a light push up here, trying to get those spots. Sometimes I do see them take heavies up here as well. If there's anything spotted, they may drop back down into there and try and get into the B cap that way, or they continue to push around. It all depends what mood they're in today. Generally, you'll see most of the action around the area that I'm showing now. And if they're aggressive in their moves, you'll see a lot of action around these ramps. If they are ultra aggressive, they just push straight through. The idea is to get to these ramps here. That way you get nice all down positions and you get to put a lot of pressure on the other team. But it all depends what mood they are in. So we will see what we will see. I think the other map was Winter Malinovka, was it? I think so. Let's have a look at Winter Malinovka anyway. I think it is Winter Malinovka. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it was. If it isn't, then you just get to see Winter Malinovka and no problem with that. Winter Malanovka is always an interesting map. If you're in a public game, then everybody goes to that cap there, which generally doesn't happen. On tournaments, what happens in tournaments is, well, they normally send their mediums and lights down here to have a look at the spots and try and put pressure on the A cap. Sometimes, if they're feeling aggressive, they'll push E5s and IS4s down this ridge up to here, palming off the E5s, taking the IS4, carrying on through, leaving the E5s on this ramp. Because, oh, Van Manstein, thank you very much.
Like
it is
so many
play
positive ways. Maybe
that is very, very impressive, Mr. Van Manstein. Thank you very, very much indeed. Keep the E5s here, that way they can stay hauled down, use their gun depression, and also put pressure on the B cap. Sometimes they will take a mouse or an E100 and they'll stick them here, just to put pressure on that B cap. Alternatively, sometimes they can put a tank here just to put pressure on the C cap, but 9 times out of 10, if they're going to look at that, they will go this way and they will try and put pressure this side. Thing about this is you get a nice all down position here because it's on a slope, but you lose it here, whereas on the other side you get a nice all down. The map itself, well, it's pretty much symmetrical. There's a few differences, but you normally get a lot of action around the middle area between the B and the C. However, that all depends, because sometimes if they do go to the A strat, you'll get a lot of action between A and B, but more so around the B cap area. And yeah, I will go and have a look at them now. Look at that aeroplane. Beautiful, eh? It's a Messerschmitt. Anyway, let's, this is just an overview. You don't know what strats they're going to play because they have umpteen different ones. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors, see who's in what, where. So, Group 1 final, we have Serenity against IW. IW continuing to impress, very much so. Which means Astra will be playing BPS. Moving down, Group 2, it's going to be BPS. That's the other BPS. One of them's called Gravitas, and I can't work it out yet. One of them's called Gravitas, one of them's BPS. And I think this is the rebranded Aqua BPS. And they are off against Loka. I'm really impressed with Loka. They are making a comeback, and that is lovely to see. They had a very disappointing winter, but they're back to winning ways, which means Reckham and S4W will be playing for third place. Moving down, well, we have Reti against Sparta, which we know, which is Kraken S against Viva Vale, or Vale, my clan. Come on, boys, pull your finger out. Carrying on down, we have Endgame, and we're still waiting. It's going to be either Fufor or Tertia. Who have they got? They got Fufor, so that's going to be an interesting game. It is going to be an interesting game, which means Tertia will play Cash for third place. And moving down to the final group, we have A1N1. Who are they playing? They are playing Quick. So A1N1 against Quick. And that means APA are playing Demon. And that is not the APA main team. That is their second team. So that's what we've got to look forward to in approximately 12 minutes. So time for a replay. And I do have one lined up right here. Here we go. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take my ugly mug off. And you can enjoy the replay. This is a replay from, as you can see, Sponge, who is in the chat, of Pincer on the NA server. So impress us, Sponge. I know you can. Rolling out in is... It's not an OP tank. It seems OP, but it's not. Excuse me while I sup some tea. Well, coffee, actually.
Well, an out-of-control Chinese rock.
My phone just decided to go mad. Don't know why. And it started doing YouTube for some reason. So apologies for that. Bit of a technical issue. It's like the computer says no. Oh, the 183 has already gone down. That's his tunmate, I think. No, it's not. Is it? Are you tuning? I don't know if he is tuning, to be fair. No, yes, he is tuning, and his tunmate. It's Luffy! I'm going to laugh at Luffy later. If Luffy gets a donut, I'm going to laugh at him when I do the NA stream and I get pincer. If I get pincer, I'm still going to laugh at him. Sponge, I'm going to show you this replay, and if Luffy gets a big fat donut, I'm going to show the replay when I do rain later on. Victor, the only reward you get for watching this stream today, my friend, is my pleasant, friendly and laid-back personality, and of course, the amazing gameplay from the clans, showing you awesomeness, what you can do with 7 tanks. Trust me, mate, it's better than the avatar that is a trumpet or some boosters. Boosters you get any time. And the keys, what's the point of having keys? You don't win anything. Not really. So, those are the rewards. Trust me, these rewards that I'm giving you are much better than the rewards that you normally get. Sponge here is going to have to carry Luffy. Blitzer man, there is a delay on the stream. So there you go. So yeah, I was trying to explain. Guys, there is a delay on the stream, so what you put in the chat, I will read it, I will see it, I will respond to it, but you won't see the reaction for another 4 odd minutes. So you have to be mindful of that, yeah? You do have to be mindful of that. Be mindful of the fact that you're seeing, you know, I will react to what you say in the chat, but you won't hear it or see it for a while. Unfortunately, Federico, I do not speak Italian. It would be nice. I'd like to speak Italian. I know a bit of Latin because I'm a lawyer by trade. So I do know a little bit of Latin. Amunet! Ladybug! There you go. Got the heavyweights coming in now, look, the big streamers. Yeah, man. Big streamers are coming in. Oof, what a kill. Nicely done, Sponge. Just 2 tanks left, one's a TD. Sponge is doing well here in this T22. He's going to be able to take out Krog. There we go. Down he goes. 3.6k, 4k doubt. Just, oh, forget what you see in the chat. Toxicity is toxicity. It does need a lot of skill, Florian, I agree. The T22 is not the... personally, I don't think any tank in the game, realistically, is truly OP. Fuha. Is it Fuha? I thought it was Fufor. Thank you, ID Skiller. So it's Fuha. Okay, I never knew that. All this time I've been streaming, and I always said Fufor. Finally, somebody from Fuha has come on and said, "Oi, you're saying it wrong, dude. It's Fuha, not Fufor, Muppet." So thank you very much for correcting me. It's not that I haven't streamed Fuha for like a while. I haven't, but you know, I still mention their name a lot. Finally, someone's told me. Gotta love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This 183 is being bullied. Bullied, I tells you. 5.4k dished out. It was actually 5.8k because we missed one. Well, we didn't miss it. We just failed to register. So, sorry, Vlad, I can't go to your team, mate. Really good, 6k. Nicely done, Sponge. Now I've got to check. Did Luffy... Ah! Luffy, I am sorry. I'm going to be winding. I'm going to be playing that replay and pointing out the Luffy 0. Anyway, we've got a match. We've got a team. We've got a room. We've got everything. Sorry, I can't accept that. So, we are going out. Fuha against Endgame here on Faust. I'm going to jump out. We'll jump back in again when it gets to the 3-minute odd mark. Where are my keys? Exactly. At the locksmiths, Ladybug. Thankfully, nobody asks any... Well, people do ask. What do you want a key for? You're only going to be able to open a lockbox. So we're just coming past the 4-minute mark. I'll jump in at 3 minutes 30 left to go. The reason being, well, 2 reasons. One, prevents any stream sniping or anybody saying that there's been stream sniping. Not that these guys are going to stream snipe. They've got more important things to think about rather than jumping onto my little stream and having a look. Secondly, they don't care. They will deal with it when they deal with it. And thirdly, there's no point just sitting there and you just watching, you know, the teams just rolling at their leisure, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just a waste of 2.5 minutes, in all honesty. Well, it's a waste of 1.5 minutes. So let's jump in now, because now they are there. So, Fuha. I haven't actually streamed you, so I need to familiarise myself. So it's Bob Deklutzak. Bob DeLutzak. Okay, he's in a Vickers. ID! Skiller, who was in the chat, is in an E5. Lafaveur is in a Kranwagen. Peter Koss is in E5. The Bear is near. What a great name. The Bear is near. Is in a Vickers. Fortis, I know Fortis, is in a Kranwagen, and Bob Deklutzak Part 2 is in E5. And Dizzy and Robin are on the bench. So, moving over to Endgame, they are going out on the south spawn, and Fuha are going out on the north spawn. Hollow Purple in a WZ113. Carolade, my god, they're all in 113s. So, Hollow Purple, Carolade, Radicos, Toby, Winch, Isle of Susie Bay, Object 3, 113s. They're all in 113s. Okay, Endgame are having fun. I don't know what to say about that selection. Are they toying with us? Well, probably not. Considering that they took 3 TDs just on Oasis Palms. I don't know. We've still got a minute and a half to go. Oh, look, see, I forgot the blimmin' webcam. Yeah, again. I'm back. Hello. Are they going to stay all in 113s? I mean, that is one hell of a meta selection. That is one hell of a team lineup. Great gun, great mobility, awful turret rotation, awful all armor, but great gun. This is going to be, if they are going to stay like that, I think. We've got less than a minute to go, and there doesn't seem to be any suggestion that Endgame are changing their meta selection. Oh no, Hollow Purple is having cold feet here. Bit of nerve showing with Hollow Purple in the 113. He's a bit nervy. Is the water too tepid? Maybe. Coming down to the... No! If he's been... No, he's still undecided. He's sat there thinking, 7 113s, guys? I know I'm the team captain. I know I'm the caller. But really? 113s? 7 of them? And they're all going, yes, Hollow Purple. It's fine. Just do it, Nico. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's not going to be a problem. I want to be in my Vickers, he's saying. I really want to be in a Vickers. No, stay in the 113. Okay, I'll stay in the 113. Unbelievable. So, it's the 113 show. Oof, oof. Oh my life. Fuha must be saying, really? What, eh? Unbelievable. So Endgame do actually top the hit points with the lineup of 113s. It's only 200, it's not much, but it's still... Oh! Let's get up to the back of the map. We're going to follow Fuha here first. Well, we got the Vickers of Bob Lutzak, number 1, I think, heading towards the A cap. Bear is near. Well, he's looking for a B cap. The other Bob is... Well, Bear is near. He's going to drop straight in. Carolade and Hollow Purple is going to harry down there. And you can see the rest of Endgame's 113s are just pushing through the D cap. Carolade trying to get shots into the Bear is near. ID Killer here. Well, I mean, frontally, these tanks, the 113s, are pretty mean. But Skiller is going to push down now. But the Hollow Purple is there to help. Here come the E5s of Peter Koss and the other Bob. Lefevre here. But look at Endgame coming round. Carolade is going to go down. Fortis, oh no. Fortis isn't going to take him. But now here come the rest of Endgame. To be fair, Fuha have been bled. Hollow Purple may be able to get down Lefevre here. But not to worry, he's got Toby now coming in. Down goes Lefevre, courtesy of Toby. Hollow Purple, is he going to hang out here? No, he's not. He goes down courtesy of the Bear is near. But Fortis is going to go. Endgame are being brutal again. Fortis goes. So 2 tanks down on both teams. But look at the hit points, 700. Oh, are the objects going to... Are the WZs going to make it? Object 3 is trying to get that turret round. Put a shot into the Bob. Bob takes down... Peter Koss takes down Toby. They weren't able to get rid of Bob. Bob has got into relative safety, but Peter Koss, down he goes. Object 3 and Isle of Susie Bay, they're still pretty healthy. They're going to look to try and get down Bob now. Bob is going to be pushed. We're just going to go with this for the moment. Down goes Bob. Now Winch is being harried by Skiller. It's 3 against 4. It's not going all Endgame's way. There are only 2,000 hit points left though for Fuha. Down, however, goes Winch. But the hit points are still favouring Endgame. Isle of Susie Bay coming around the back of Skiller, trying to put the HE rolls into the back deck. Nice HE roll. Skiller here, now realistically a one-shot with an HE roll again to the back deck. Isle of Susie Bay. Oh, he turns just in time, but Susie will be able to get one into the side. Gets a good shot into Object 3. Object 3 is now realistically a one-shot. Bear is near him, Bob. They're just the last 2. 2 against 3. However, Radikos in Object 3 are very low, whereas Bob in the Vickers is very high, but he is a Vickers. And the Bear is also a Vickers. He's still got pretty decent hit points. As you can see, Endgame now grabbing those caps. We're going to follow around with the Vickers of the Bear is near and Bob. That's the other Bob, not the other Bob. This is the other Bob. So, at the moment, Endgame, they haven't got the base points. They've got the hit points, and they've got the guns on the battlefield just. But Object 3 has got 400 HP. Radikos has got 370 HP. Isle of Susie Bay is very healthy, but so is Bob. So Radikos is just taking the C cap there, and he's just holding. I would suspect that they're looking for Radikos rather than Isle of Susie Bay. And Bob is going to find Radikos here. and maybe be able to get a good shot in. Well, he does get a good shot in, but Radikos foots one back. He gets to go to his all-down position. Bob is looking to probably try and push and get Radikos out of the game. Oh, that's a great shot by Bob. I love Susie Bay now. It's all on Susie Bay. Object 3 is just going to stay into safety. Bob in the Vickers is getting pummeled a little bit here. He's now on one shot. Oh, Object 3 misses the shot. Bob is able to get out of there. Object 3 misses. Now the bear knows where Object 3 is. Susie Bay will take down Bob. No, he won't. It all depends now. What's going to happen over this side? I'm going to leave that side because Susie Bay is very healthy. Object 3 isn't. And the bear is getting near to you, Object 3. Object 3, the bear is very near to you. He knows roughly where Object 3 is, but he's trying to stay unspotted as much as possible and pop up. Object 3 sort of anticipating it. Doesn't know, but he's anticipating it. You can see there the bear is near, is very near. Object 3 is now spotted, but so is the bear is near. Object 3 gets a good shot in. Oh, the bear low doesn't get him out. Object 3 and the bear are there, one shot each. Oh, the bear takes him down. It's now between the bear and Susie. But I Love Susie has got points in favour and a lot of hit points. This is one's going to go to endgame, and it does. But you know what? That wasn't easy for them. That really, really wasn't easy for them. Great stuff by Fuha. I mean, Skiller doing some great stuff there. And the bear is near him, Bob. That's the other Bob. Doing what they could. Unbelievable stuff. I Love Susie Bay, however, stepping up to the plate and carrying the team. So great stuff from both clans there. Congratulations to Endgame. They get 1 foot into winning the final today. But Fuha can turn it. Really good stuff from both teams. So, swapping those spawn points now here on Faust. This time Fuha on the south spawn, Endgame on the north spawn. Fuha have brought it up. So Bob number 1 in a Vickers, ID Skiller in an E5, La Favor in a Clanwagon, Peter Koss in an E5, the Bear is near in a Vickers, Fortis in a Clan, and Bob number 2, that's the other Bob, in an E5. Moving over to Endgame. Well, they're not going with the 113 strat again. No, they are not. The 113 strat, it worked in that game just, but they're not going for the second time of the cherry. No, it's not going to happen. So we're just waiting for Hollow Purple to ready up. So far we have Carolade and a Prog, Radikos in an E5, Toby in a Bat Chat, Winch in a Bat Chat, I Love Susie Bay in a Clan, Object 3 in an E5, and Hollow Purple potentially in a Progetto. I'm just going to have a sup of my coffee if you do not mind. Just waiting for Hollow Purple. There we go. In a Progetto. 69. 65 actually. I just wanted to say 69. Just to annoy Meadsy. That's just the way it works. Anyway, is this the penultimate game or is this the last game? Well, only time will tell. Fuha did sterling work last time. Endgame did win it, but it was darn close. Come on, you can't say it wasn't close. It was incredibly close. Hit points, wow, in favour of Fuha this time. Not massive, just over 1,000. I mean, it's a comfort blanket, but it's not a massive advantage. Not really at this stage of the game and at this top tiers. So we've got the Bear is near, heading towards the A cap. Bob number 1 heading towards the D cap, and we've got Bob number 2 and Skiller probably overlooking that B cap. Winch in the back chat dropping straight into the B cap, which is totally not expected. Totally expected, I'm afraid. Toby's going to be joining him. They're going to fast cap. Hollow Purple and Carolade just holding into the bush that we pointed out when we did the flyover. The B cap has been taken. I Love Susie Bay trying to get the resets onto D. Doesn't manage it. Object 3 and Radikos going towards the A cap, where they are going to come. Oh, no, Object 3 dropping down. Radikos, oh, they're going to try and flank round. They're going to try and pop up onto them, look. Bear is near, Bob number 2 and Peter Koss are already there. But look at this from Winch, Toby and Object 3. They're going to push aggressively into Peter Koss. And they are pushing aggressively. Are they now going to ignore Peter and go for the bear? They are. They're going for the bear is near, ignoring Peter. Hollow Purple has joined them. Down goes the bear is near. That allows Radikos to put some shots into Peter Koss. And Toby will swing back round and try and help out. Here we reloaded. Peter Koss is going to go down. Unfortunately, down he goes. Radikos is looking worse for wear, however. But Object 3 has got good coverage here. Now endgame. Who are they going to turn their attention to? Are they going to push through the middle there onto where the missile is and push down onto Bob number 2 and Skiller? Well, doesn't look like it. Toby is coming up to join Object 3. Bob number 1 rotating round. They are pushing through. Looks like Object 3 has dropped down. They're looking to get rid of... Oh, Object 3 is on his own here. He's dropped his reactive armor, but I think he was expecting the Progettos and Radikos to come in, but they're not going to. Object 3 is going to go down here. Radikos has come round, but Object 3 is now a one-shot. Skiller will take him, but Bob will get taken down by Carolade. No, they're ignoring him, going for the cap. They're going for the Crown Wagons. I Love Susie Bay has come in. LaFavor goes down. Fortis, oh, he's going to be the centre of the tension now. He has got Carolade and Hollow Purple looking for him, along with I Love Susie. Fortis is in a world of pain here. Down he goes. Now we go back up to Bob number 2, toying with Radikos still. Radikos will be looking to put one into his bomb play. Oh, that's a great kill, but I Love Susie Bay is going to come round and take out Bob. Leaving Skiller, last man standing. Very healthy though. Is Skiller? Oh, Skiller's already put his gun in the air. He knows it's all over. Does a beautiful salute to Endgame whilst he gets wrecked. That is lovely to see. Really good play there, Skiller. Beautiful, beautiful. I do love it when the players do have, great sportsmanship like that. So, Endgame back to brutality tactics. That was very brutal by Endgame. What I keep saying about Endgame is their ability to isolate a tank, even when that tank is one of 3, is beautiful to watch. And you just saw it there. I mean, there was an E5 of... the bear was near was there, and there was Peter Koss as well. And they completely ignored Peter Koss and just went for the bear as near because to them, he's a danger. He's in a Vickers, he's got good gun, he can rotate around the map. So, completely ignore the E5 Peter Koss, go for the bear as near. They take a few hits as they go through, but boy, don't they make this game look so easy at this level, Endgame. They are amazing to watch, and I just love the way they get to isolate a tank and then brutally focus fire it. That's not to say that Fuhad, didn't do anything wrong. I mean, they did. They didn't. I mean, there's not much you can do when Endgame are on form like that. I mean, Fuhad did a normal tactic, tried to make it work, but Endgame are just brutal when they want to be. So, congratulations to Endgame, commiserations to Fuha. However, you are going into tomorrow, so hold your heads high, guys. You gave us some great games there, and the first game was closer than what it looked. Let's have a look, see if we've got any more out there coming in, any more results. Let's go to the little chart. So, in Group 1, we had Serenity against IW. I am being impressed with IW, with their gameplay. And Serenity are playing really well. They're playing some beautiful stuff. They turned over IW 2-0. So congratulations to Serenity, commiserations to IW, but again, don't despair, you are into tomorrow. Moving down to the third place playoff, we had BPS. That is the other BPS, the original BPS, being led by Foxy, I believe, who's now changed the name to Yeehaw Potens. They went out and they beat Astra 2-0. So congratulations to BPS. They are third place today. Commiserations to Astra. You're fourth, but again, you're into tomorrow. So hold your heads high, guys. Carrying on down, going to Group 2, where we had BPS. That is the rebranded ACVA, the other BPS clan. They're completely different clans, by the way. So this isn't like Team 1, Team 2, Clan 1, Clan 2. They are completely separate clans. This one is led by Zerd, now known as Evil Fantasy. They went out against Loka and turned over Loka 2-0, but Loka are still continuing their rise back into the top 8, which is where they belong. So congratulations BPS, commiserations Loca, but you're into tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter. Wreckham and S4W, they were for 3rd place, and Wreckham turning over S4W, so congratulations to Wreckham, commiserations S4W, but again, you're into tomorrow. Moving down into Group 3, we had Retty against Sparta. Sparta are starting to find their feet here and starting to look really good, but they've come a cropper against Retty. Not to worry, they are into tomorrow, so well done, guys. Retty, congratulations. Cracking S against my clan Vale. How did they do? Well, Vale turned them over, so congratulations, guys. You got 3rd place, and we're into tomorrow. Commiserations to Kraken S, but well played, guys. Moving down, well, we've just seen Endgame being brutal against Fuha. We had Cash against Tesha. So Cash turning over Tesha 2-0, so congratulations to Cash with their team. Where is Melody? Why not? Tesha, unlucky guys, but again, you're into tomorrow, so well done there. And into the final group, we had A1N1 against Quick. This is the main team of A1N1. Oh, we've got the Naka in there as well. And where is Alimosa? There is Alimosa down at the bottom. They went out against Quick. Was not easy for them. Went to a decider, but congratulations, A1N1. Commiserations to Quick. A1N1 continuing their rise in the top 8. Moving down to the 3rd place now. It was Demon against APA. APA's 2nd team, not their 1st team. And APA turning over Demon, so APA's 2nd team grabbing the cups that APA's 1st team did not get. Unfortunate for Demon, but again, they're into tomorrow. So, the big losers for tonight, well, KV4, they were playing okay. They're not going to be happy with tonight. Moving up the groups. JO46, well, they're going to be disappointed that they are not through to tomorrow. The biggest loser of tonight is coming up soon. And it's in this group. And it's Raid. That could actually put paid to Raid's top 8 chances. There's only 2 more to go. PYS. This is a condensed and a reduced PYS. It's only 6, it's not 8. This is not the first time Raid has missed out on the 2nd day, so this could be quite detrimental to Raid. But I don't know. I mean, we will see. Imor as well, I think that's put paid to theirs. Zenith, it will dent their chances. They are currently riding high, but those are the big losers of tonight. Zenith, Raid and Imor. Big losers. And they'll be very disappointed, all of them, to be perfectly honest with you. APA's top team will not go through to tomorrow, so they do need to rely on their other team. And that's it for the night, guys. And before we go, Sugar Ladies jumped in, saying that Endgame want the meta to be more diverse. So I have to appreciate that, Shock. I mean, to be fair, man, you guys tried to make a diverse meta tonight. You can't be accused of giving it a go. I must admit, it was fantastic to watch. Hello, Spicy. Oh, there we go. Look, Spicy saying some nice things. Thank you very much. It's been a great evening, guys. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's been a great evening. Anyway, that's it from me here on EU. For the group stage, we are back tomorrow, and Aminette, who's in the chat, she's also joining us tomorrow. She will be streaming, along with every who will be streaming game. I'll be going out again with Endgame and in their group. Just to put in the picture, I don't know who's got who at the moment, but we'll be going out again with Endgame. Every should be going out again with Loca. Aminette is streaming tomorrow, and so is Wild Ones Alpha. So again, you know, we'll have 4 streams going on, so it's going to be a fantastic evening yet again. I am back later today, though, on NA with Rain. Unfortunately, I'm the only one streaming NA today. And then tomorrow, I'm back again, firstly with Asia, tomorrow afternoon, followed by EU, followed by NA. So until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, whichever day that may be. It could be Thursday, it could be Friday, it could be Wednesday. Who knows? Depends where you are in the world. My cat is going completely mad. Don't know why. So my cat was just running around like a nutter. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sure it'll be great. Big thank you to all of you popping in to watch. Massive GGs to all the clans we have seen tonight. They've given us some fantastic entertainment. Big congratulations go to Endgame, not only for winning, but also showing us some really different meta selection, which is always nice. Didn't get to see IS4s, E5 and Cram Dragon spams. That's beautiful to know. I'd like to say a big, huge thank you to all the moderators for making the chat such a beautiful, happy and lovely place to be. It allows you to enjoy the gameplay a lot more. And until the next time, guys, I'm going to say my usual thing. Stay safe out there and really do have fun on the battlefield, because that is what it's all about. Having fun. And until the next time, bye for now.